Ooh, I'm your ghost. Because I'm wearing a green sweater and I'm a ghost. Sorry, I'm tired. It's 10:15 in the night and we're gonna play Where Doom Awaits. Our this is the seventh scenario, but it's called scenario number 6. This bothered me so much. Like my OCD is crazy right now because I kind of want. I don't know. It's the seventh scenario, but scenario number 6. Anyways, I got burned by the last scenario, Undimensioned and Unseen. So I waited like 2 weeks before playing this. Of course, you're not gonna realize because I will post this few days after I post the previous one. But just so you know, uh, that's what happened. So we're gonna play Where Doom Awaits. Also, I got a new setting. I got basically a stand where I mounted my phone on. So I like right now, instead of having like a digital zoom kind of thingy, I just put the phone closer. So I hope you can see it a little bit better. I think that the next step would be to have a better lighting, and then after that actually having an actual camera. But yeah, money and commitment, and I don't know if this is ever gonna stay. Keep going. I don't know. Whatever. Sorry. Let's start playing, shall we? Where Doom Awaits. Another thing, like this new setting is right close to my feet, so whenever I move the table or myself, I might hit it. So this is a test run. Don't come for me. So where Doom awaits. Let's read what's going on. So I don't know if I is this the start? Yes. You awaken to the sound of screeching. Fearing the worst, you grab your equipment and head out into the streets of Dunwich. As soon as you step outside, you sense a foulness in the cold night air, an awful pungent smell that can scarcely be described, and a heaviness to the atmosphere that makes it difficult to breathe. The cities of Dunwich have sealed their doors, and the town feels quiet and lonesome. In the distance, a faint glow emanates from a hilltop above the village. You know of this hill from both your interaction with Zebulon and Armitage's records. It is called Sentinel Hill. The tales speak of satanic rites being performed there, rites in which a great ritual pyres light up in the night sky while the ground rumbles furiously below. Flocks of whippoorwills, these whippoorwills, I hate this so much. Flocks of whippoorwills perch on the rooftops of the village around you, watching ominously as you climb inside Zebulon's old and beat-up truck. As you drive towards Sentinel Hill, most screeching fills the sky with an awful pitch that is painful to your ears. Everything you have read about and experienced in Dunwich has led to this. In the foul ritual Seth seeks to perform, if the foul ritual Seth seeks to perform has anything to do with what Armitage and his colleagues prevented several months back, it involves the favor of an ancient creature, Yog-Sothoth. Failing to stop this ritual may spell doom, not only Dunwich, but for the entire world. Check campaign notes. If Naomi has an investigator pack, we don't, because that would have given us too much of an advantage, wouldn't it? I got all of these cards. I never checked this encounter card. Remove a clues from each location and play their camera. Oh, okay, this is a new, well, we'll see. I put these 3 locations into play. We start at base of the hill. Remove 1 copy of Diverging Path from the game. Yeah, I did that. I took 3 Diverging Path, 3 Altered Paths. I put this set Bishop aside. I added a -5 to the Chaos back. Wouldn't you know, how many times will I draw it? 1,000,000? Like the -4 in the last scenario. We're getting Act 2 ascending the hill because the Necronomicon was not stolen. We did not fail to recover the Necronomicon, and we did not restore Silas Bishop. We did not fail. I don't know what I said, but you understood. Because 3 Groot escaped into the wild, put 3 Doom on the agenda because we were. I wanted to say crap at that, but maybe I shouldn't say bad words. We were bad. We were just bad. Now, since this was not enough, the remnants of the creature's body have mutated since we put Silas Bishop out of his misery. Maybe we shouldn't have. Probably we shouldn't have. The remnants of the creature's body have mutated and grown at Sentinel Hill. Put 1 conglomeration of spheres, our favorite conglomeration of spheres, enemy from the hideous abomination encounter at Ascending Path. Shuffle the rest of that set into the encounter deck. This set is indicated by the following. And then we can start playing. I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I don't have a good feeling about this. Wait, is this? Oh, maybe this is not. So, conglomeration of spheres is at Ascending Path. Ascending Path says, can you read it? The path leading further up the hill is masked. Maybe I'll put it here. The path leading up. Why is it not focusing? I put the manual focus, but oh no. You know what? Autofocus. Okay. The path leading further up the hill is masked. You cannot move into Ascending Path. So, but the conglomeration of spheres can move out. Sentinel Peak is only connected to Ascending Path and says, as an additional cost to move to Sentinel Peak, the investigators must spend 2 per investigator clues as a group. And we start at base of the hill. Dunwich, Sentinel Hill. The long slope of Sentinel Hill rises before you, cresting in the jagged edges of Sentinel Peak. 3 shroud, 0 clues. Base of the hill is connected to each copy of Diverging Path. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, put a random set aside Diverging Path into play. Limit once per round. Resign. This is more than I signed up for. This might happen. So let's take our first 5 cards and see what we need to mulligan. So we have Elusive, Pathfinder, Hiking Boots, Medical Texts, and maybe all of these can move here since we have a lot of space. This was not studied very well. And Backstab. Now, as much as I like all of these cards, and I do like all of these cards, I got another Pathfinder, another Magnifying Glass, by the way. Okay, I thought this was not showing up. As much as I like all of these cards, included the maybe I'll just keep the medical texts. Yes, because I don't like the idea of dying like we did last time. The problem is that I really need Prophecy Profana. I really need that. And I need an ally. Please, Prophecy Profana, please. Well, we got very bad cards. Not a great start. Also because we only have 4 investigation. This is not great. This really is not great. Stack of conversion spheres is gonna attack us immediately. This is not. And we don't have any way to actually evade him except manual dexterity, which could be good. And scout ahead, we could use it also to commit and evade that. Anyways, I guess we need to put into play Leo De Luca as soon as possible, so we can get another action. Anyways, let's read our agenda. Calling forth the old ones. As you approach Sentinel Hill, you hear the ancient Latin rites bellowed across the night. The time for action has come. If you cannot stop the sorcerers in Dunwich, who knows what terrors they might unleash upon the world. And then we have the path to the hill. A vibrant arcane energy fills the air with a bone-rattling chill. The energy swirls along the crushed trail before you and sweeps down several other paths before disappearing. When investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance. Now, what do we do? What do we do? I think we get a resource. We spend 6 to put Leo De Luca into play, and we still have 2 actions. And then we investigate. We have 4 on 3. We commit Dr. Armitage. So we have a 6 on 3. Zero. Okay. Succeeded. So we put 1 descending path into play. Diverging or diverging path into play. So we have 3 chosen at random. And we're gonna put into play this one. Oh, no. It's... And my last action would be to move into this diverging path. Diverging path, they all say, a path of the beaten trail leads deeper onto the woods surrounding Sentinel Hill. Eerie Glade. 4. After you reveal Eerie Glade, discard the top 2 cards of your deck for each action you have remaining. No actions remaining. There is 1 clue. There is 1 clue and 4 shroud. We need 2 clues. Okay. Okay, so now it's the end of the turn. Since I was 1 location away when I started the turn, I'm gonna draw another card because I want to have 5 cards to activate higher education. Now, enemy phase. This moves here. This is not gonna end up well. Whatever. Upkeep phase, draw a card. That's kind of useless. Get a resource for now. That's kind of useless. Get a resource. Now, Mythos. Oh, I forgot to put this back. Mythos phase. And then we draw a card from the encounter deck. Test 5 willpower. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck. We might just have to suffer this. Wanna bet with discard Prophecy Profana? Wanna bet? -5. After all, anyways, I'm happy to have drawn the -5 now, because it means we discard only 5 cards. Hiking Boots are gone. Sneak Attack is gone. Earl Sawyer is gone. Yes, a weakness is gone. A Pathfinder is gone. Okay. Could have been much, much worse. It's back to us. We need to investigate that. And to do that, I'm afraid I will have to spend my resource so that I have a 6 on 4. -4. -2. Yes. We get that clue. So first action is gone. Second action will have to be I honestly don't know. Because if I move there, then I need to evade her again. That's kind of pointless, isn't it? So I think that our best bet would be to draw some card and get some resources. I think so. We have 3 actions left. Let's draw a card. Lone Wolf, good. Get a resource. And spend the resource to play Lone Wolf. This is going to give us a little bit of... Can I move this? Yeah, it's fine. A little bit of resources. Okay. Now, I don't get to do his ability. This moves and attacks us, engages us, and we get 1 damage and 1 horror, but we're gonna give it to Leo De Luca. Upkeep phase, draw 1 card. Fast. This is good. This is good because when an enemy makes an attack of opportunity against you, cancel that attack, you get +2 skill value for the next skill test you perform this turn. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, and get a resource. And then it is Midos phase, so 1 doom and 1 encounter card. Crypt Chill. Test for willpower. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. We just got Lone Wolf. But there's no way I can succeed this, can no. I mean, it would be a waste to throw in logical reasoning and spend 1 to have just +1, right? I'm just gonna lose Lone Wolf. -1 would have helped. God, whatever. Bye, Lone Wolf. So it's our turn. Do we use Narrow Escape? And we just get +2 for investigating base of the hill. I think that's what we do. I'm just gonna move, use narrow escape. So I'm gonna cancel his attack of opportunity, and I'm gonna get +2 skill value for the next skill test I perform this turn, which is gonna be oh no, but he's engaged with me, so he's gonna stay with me. Oh, that wasn't planned well. Back, rewind. Rewind. I'm gonna evade him, try. So we have a 5 on 4. I'm gonna commit manual dexterity so that we have 7 on 4. Of course. Let's try that again. Let's commit. What do we commit? But then I don't have the... Let's commit scout ahead. Narrow escape. Oh no. What did just happen? Sorry, I will check and come back. Oh. Oh, what? What is going on? Sorry about that. I'm gonna just come back in a second because I disappear now. I think sometimes there's like some network issues and everything disconnects because everything is connected to the network. So sorry, I'll be back. I'm back. I think this is gonna be a little bit more delayed than usual. Oh well, what can we do? 7 on 4. 7 on 4. Seven on 4. I'm not even gonna comment. Me and this conglomeration of spheres really don't go. No, 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 no. No. There's nothing I can do. 5 on 4. There's literally nothing I can do. Thank you. Because now it's gonna engage me once again. I swear. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep phase, he readies, engages me again. I draw a card. And gain a resource. This is elusive. Play only during your turn. Disengage from each enemy engaged with you and move to a revealed location with no enemies. That's good, because I can run away from this conglomeration of spheres. Get Doom, and then get an encounter card. Except I cannot play events this turn. This game hates me, doesn't it? Okay, so I literally cannot do anything except trying to evade because, yeah. Evade attempt, desperate attempt number 1. It worked. I'll take it. Sorry, bye. Worked. So first action. Second action will be to move here. Third action will be to investigate. It's 6 on 3. Zero. Perfect. I can put another diverging path into play. Oh, sorry. And then I'll move there. This is my last action. First action, evading. Second action, moving. Third action, investigating. Fourth action, revealing. Frozen Spring. 3 Shroud, 1 Clue, 4 Stop to reveal Frozen Spring. Lose the remainder of your action. No issue with that. Thank you. Good. I finish my turn 2 locations away, so I'm gonna draw a card and get a clue. And actually having this professor, getting a resource. Getting this Professor Warren Rice right now wouldn't be too bad because I get +1 investigate. I will enemy phase, nothing happens. This goes away. At the end of the round, sorry, bye bye. Let's wait. Upkeep phase, I draw. Actually, I can move both of these here. I draw a card. Sneak attack, yes. Get a resource. This was the upkeep phase. This red is back up. And place a doom on the agenda. This goes away. How many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of 12. 8 of 12. Place 1 doom on the current agenda. Never mind. Okay. Our turn. We investigate immediately. Or do we play Professor Warren Rice? And that would give us +1. And we could draw a card. Yeah, let's play him. Let's hope that 1 is enough. Professor Warren Rice comes into play. First action. Second action will be to investigate. It's 5 on 3. -1. That was good. We investigated successfully, so we get this clue and we draw a card. Cheap shot. Fight. Add your fight value to your skill value for this attack. If you succeed by 2 or more, automatically evade the attacked enemy. That's good. We spend immediately the clues as required by the act and read what it says. During your search through the wooded path around the base of Sentinel Hill, you come across a startling sight. A herd of sheep lays dead but I don't read very well, but because this is too zoomed out. Lays dead on the ground. But it doesn't make any sense. Upon the ground in a secluded clearing, their blooded carcasses placed in a strange but careful pattern. Holding your nose against the stench of death, you step over mangled sheep on your way to the center of the odd formation. In the center of the sheep lies the corpse of a man. A clear jewel has been firmly pressed into his forehead, carving in the front of his skull. His eyes are wide, his face contorted in a vision of fear, as if beseeching you for mercy. Though you know better, you check for a pulse. As you touch the man's skin, the jewel in his forehead dissolves and the woods around you seem to clear. Removal clues from all locations in play. The arcane presence masking the path further up the hill has faded, reveal the ascending path. So we reveal the ascending path, which says 3 ascending path is connected to each copy of altered path. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, put a random set aside altered path into play. Limit once per round. And now we have ascending the hill. As you ascend the hill, the environment around you grows increasingly strange and otherworldly. The arcane energy feels even stronger here. Crackling in the air and crawling on your skin. Clues cannot be placed on non-altered locations. Objective when an investigator enters Sentinel Peak advance. And to enter Sentinel Peak, we need to spend 2 per investigator clues. So 2 clues. Okay. How many actions was this? This was my second action. Why is this all tilted now? Because it is tilted in real life, to be honest. Well, we move to the ascending path with our last 2 actions, shall we? 1, 2. And that's it. This was our turn. We moved at least 2 locations, so we get a card. We draw a card. Pathfinder, that's good. And get a resource because of Monterey Jack's ability. Enemy phase. This guy moves to the base of the hill. Upkeep phase. Draw a card, get a resource. This is the girl that I got last time. I get +1 intellect and +1 agility. And during your turn, after you move to location Exogene Beauregard, move a clue or a non-elite enemy from a connecting location to your location or vice versa. That's great. For the conglomeration of spheres, we should try to put her out. How can we though? Also, we have so many enemies or allies already. I guess when Professor Warner Rice dies, we could. Whatever. Did we get? No, we didn't get the resource. So we got a card and a resource for our keep phase. How many cards do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8 cards in our hand. Doom on the agenda. And we encounter card. Altered Beast. If there are no abomination enemies in play. Oh, there is one. Heal all damage from the enemy. Attach Altered Beast to it. When you enter, attach the enemy's location, vice versa. Take 1 horror. Not nice. Not nice. Did this have surge? No, thank God. Our turn will be to investigate and put something out. So we have a 5 on. Let's spend the resource. Now we have a 6 on 3. -5. I guess we fail. Second action will be to do exactly the same thing. I want to shuffle that -5 very well. Far away from me. Oh, the skull. What is the skull? Help. -1, -3 if you are an altered location. We are not, so it's -1. But even if we were, would have been fine. So we put an altered path. We have 3 altered paths. We're gonna add this one. This says a shiver courses up your spine. Courses? Yeah. Courses up your spine as you step forth onto the path, its root touched by a bizarre arcane power. So how many actions did we do? We investigated once, we failed. We investigated twice. We can move there as our third action. 2 shroud, 1. After you reveal up and forget to discard the top of card of the bed, yeah, not action remaining. Oh, I have an action remaining, so great. And these are 2 shroud. And then we can investigate there. Let's investigate. How much is it? 4, 5. 5 on 2. This game hates me. Okay. Well, I think that's the end of it. I mean, I think I cannot do anything. We were in ascending path, so we were 1 location away, so we get 1 extra resource for Monterey Jack's ability. Now, enemy phase, this moves into the ascending path together with its lovely card. And now we upkeep phase, so we draw a card, backstab. This could actually be good to kill the conglomeration of spheres. That could actually be very good to kill the conglomeration of spheres. Get a resource. I need to discard 1 card. I will discard probably Say Your Prayers. I don't know if this is smart, but that's done. And Doom, how much do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And we draw an encounter card. Spawn Base of the Hill. At the end of the enemy phase, the devotee of the key moves once towards Sentinel Peak. If the devotee of the key is already a Sentinel Peak, discard it and add 2 Doom to the current agenda instead. Well, not nice. Okay. Now, we investigate once. We are at 5 on 2. 5 on 2. Not gonna comment. I will not say anything. Five on 2, second action. I don't like it. Reveal another chaos token, cancel the effects and icons of each skill card committed to this task. -3, we succeed. Thank goodness. And we draw a card. Emergency cash. So that was our second action. What's our third action? Because we're gonna have 2 enemies after. Oh, sorry, we got the clue. Because we could move into ascending path, but then we would have to try to evade the conglomeration of spheres. Or do something about it somehow. Because next round we're gonna have 2 enemies there if we move there. No, I should wait for the conglomeration of spheres to come to me and spend emergency cash. Because I don't think we can do anything about the devotee of the key. And anyways, if he adds 2 Doom to the agenda, I think we're gonna be fine. Because right now we're gonna add 1 and he's gonna move. And then when we move him again, he's gonna add 2, but we would have months anyways. So yes, I think that's what we're gonna do. We get 3 resources. 1, 2, 3, and next round will be to kill the conglomeration of spheres. That's what we're gonna do. Using backstab, using this and this. Do we have enough resources to do all of that? 3, 2, 2? No, we don't. But we could find a way. Let's pretend. Okay. Where were we? Enemy phase. He comes here. And these moves at the end of the enemy phase, but let's do it now. That attacks us. It's 1 damage and 2 horror that go straight on Professor Warmerrise. 2 horror because it has that card attached. Now, upkeep phase. So we draw card, magnifying glass. That's actually very good. And 1 resource. And now I need to discard the card. I think I'm gonna discard this. Because I need all the others. I definitely need all the others. So, whatever. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Doom. This is the 11th Doom, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. 11th Doom. And we draw a card. Spawn farthest location from you. Okay. Hunter, retaliate. Okay. At least he's there. It's gonna be a problem, but a problem for later, not now. Now, our turn. Backstab. Yes, backstab. 3 resources for backstab. 1, 2, 3. We have a 5 on 1. I think I will commit Pathfinder to have a 6 on 1 because I really don't want to fail this. 6 on 1, 6 on 1, 0. Okay. So we deal 3 damages to the conglomeration of spheres. Because backstab deals plus 2 damages. So 3 damage to conglomeration of spheres. Now, second will be to use chip shot. So add your evade value for this attack. If you succeed by 2 or more, automatically evade the attacked enemy. Let's hope we do that. So how much do we have? We have 2 plus 5, 7. 7 on 1. This game hates me. Is it a 7 on 1? 2, 5, 7. 7 on 1. Minus 5 is 6 on 1. I don't succeed by 2 or more. So I don't automatically evade the attacked enemy. Which is bad. But we deal him 1 damage. Because I wanted to use the sneak attack. Now I have 2 actions. I think I will just try to attack it twice. There's literally like, that's kind of a desperate move, but I will try to attack it twice. It's a 2 on 1. Attack number 1. Minus 1. Yes. Conglomeration of spheres is dead. Thank God. It is dead. This is so stressful. Okay. I think I will play the magnifying glass, which is a fast action. And I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to move there. Because if I move there, he's gonna engage me. He's gonna actually, yeah, and attack me. So I'm just gonna wait here and get a resource in silence. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, I didn't move. Once again, I didn't move. So, enemy phase. He moves here. We add 2 doom to the current agenda. Because at the end of the enemy phase, he moves once towards Sentinel Peak. If the devotee is already a Sentinel Peak, discard it. Oh no! At the end of the enemy phase, if he's already a Sentinel Peak, we discard him. So this was bad timing. He's gonna move here. Oh well. I thought this was perfect timing, but it's not. It's bad timing. So that was bad. I should have evaded him. No, I couldn't have. Anyways. What's done is done. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Guts, get a resource. Okay. Place 1 doom on the agenda. We advance. I don't know if I want to be happy or not if we reshuffle everything inside, because there would be 1 more conglomeration of spheres. But also would be, no, I think it's bad if we reshuffle. Oh yeah, we reshuffle. As you explore the path surrounding the Sentinel Hill, the chanting at the hilltop rises to a crescendo and takes another otherworldly quality, reverberating through the trees as if carried by unseen currents. The world begins to change. The grass and trees dissolve like sugar in a cup of tea. A vast endless sky slices through the reality. you see before you, and you feel drawn to it, terrified and awestruck. The arcane power becomes distorted and seeps around you, creating strange alterations in the land. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. What are we doing here? It's not going amazingly, is it? Because we just lost 2 more. Like, I'm never gonna be able to read this. Beckoning the power. I think I'm gonna try to read it without showing it to you, but the old ones wary. The old ones are, and the old ones shall be. Oh, the old ones were, and the old ones are, and the old ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between them. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned, and to us unseen. Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key and guardian of the gate. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog-Sothoth. He knows where the old ones broke through of old and where they shall break through again. He knows where they have trod earth's field and where they still tread them, and why no one can behold them. 10 Doom, which is soon gonna be 8 Doom, because the devotee of the key. I don't know. I don't feel great. I don't know. Let's see. She would be very useful. She would be very useful. Draw an encounter card. Oh. Crypt Chill, test for willpower. Let's use Guts. I don't know if I commit a card, do I have 5 cards to be able to use higher education? How does that work? I'm just gonna use, no, if I just use Guts, it's 3 on 4. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna fail. I can discard my Professor Warren Rice so that I can play my Genet. -1. I fail because it's a 0. I will discard Professor Warren Rice. Sure. Whatever. That's it. My turn. I think my turn will be 2. Should I get 2 clues? Let's get 2 clues, 2 resources, and play Genet. Is that a smart move? Or am I wasting rounds? I think to an extent I am wasting rounds, so let's wait. I'm just going to, also because right now how much do I have? I have 4 on. Never mind. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna spend 1 clue, 1 resource to be at. How much do I have? 4. I feel like a token must have opened. No, I feel like a token must have opened. Yeah, it did. Which one was it? Was it a good one? Was it a bad one? Wait, what happened? Where is it? Um. mm, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna check what's going on. Sorry. Never mind, it was the cultist, but I didn't see that it has lost the thing. So, I spent a resource, so I have a 4, 5, 6, 7 on 3, and I draw a -2, so I can reveal another path, alternate path. Let's take the one that is on top. So first action, second action, third action will be to move inside there. 3. After you reveal a turn in the path, take 2 damage if you have no action remaining. We have 1 action. Oh, this was perfect for us every single time. We got so lucky. Ah. Good. And now we can investigate there, I think. A tear in the path. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna spend 1, so again I have a 7 on 3, -3, perfect. We get that clue. Good, and now we can enter Sentinel Peak. Okay, so end of this phase. We were 2 locations away, so we draw a card. Yes, and we get a resource. Lone Wolf is very appreciated. Then enemy phase. These moves here. End of the enemy phase. This spawns 2 Doom on the agenda and gets discarded. Now, upkeep phase. Draw 1 card. Another Guts, get a resource. Okay. Doom on the agenda. 3 of 10. Get a card. Oh, don't lie. I don't know what this is. Discard the top 3 cards of each investigator's deck. Each investigator at an altered location shuffles each weakness in his or her card pile in his or her deck. No! I swear. 1, 2, 3. At least we didn't lose Prophecy Profana. And we had a weakness inside here, didn't we? Wow, this pile of cards is full of weaknesses. And it's not that many cards. So we should stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should stop drawing cards, shouldn't we? Because I'm afraid there is Beyond the Veil inside this giant, massive pile of whatever that is. But there's also like at least 3 weaknesses. Yeah, there's 3 weaknesses, I think. So 1 in 3 chance of drawing a weakness, huh? Well, if we draw the one about investigating, it's fine because we never need to move into Sentinel Peak. I don't remember what are the others, to be honest. 1 reduces our hand size. That's kind of bad. And I don't remember the other one. Okay, so our turn. Let's move into Sentinel Peak. 1, 2. Sentinel Peak. 4 Shroud, 2 clues per investigator, so 2. When investigator at this location draws a hex card, the investigator takes 1 damage. 2 victory points. If it was here that the Waddleys used to build their hellish fires and chant their hellish rituals. Okay, let's put 2 clues here. I hope we only need to investigate there, because that would be okay. Uh, Approaching the peak of Sentinel Hill, you are confronted by several citizens of Dunwich. The man in the center of the circle is desperately trying to complete a Latin incantation. "It's not working, Seth," one of the other men cries out. "What are we gonna do?" The man in the center stops his chant and pulls out a cobbler's knife. "The father demands a blood sacrifice," he declares, and his face twists into a crazed expression. Before you can react, he slits his left wrist with his knife, dropping to his knees in agony. The headstone of the altar behind him splits open. A torrent of energy pours out of the stone, coalescing into the form of an open gate. Seth holds onto the stone in front of him to prevent himself from being sucked into the gate. But several of the others are startled and pull through it. You barely manage to dig your heels in and grab hold of a nearby rock in time to resist the pull of the gate. Seth rises, wounded and alive. An expression of pride spreads across his pained face. Put the set-aside Seth Bishop enemy into play a Sentinel Peak with 1 per investigator damage on him. Seth Bishop, 5 strength, 5 evade, 3 damage, 1 is already there. Retaliate. And he says he, Miss Corey. I need to read this like this. And he says he, Miss Corey, as how he sought to look for Seth cows. Frightened he was. You can read it. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to read this. Because this is impossible, honestly. Okay, read it. Thank you. You can pause, read it, have fun with that. I have no idea. This Sentinel peak, so he's gonna engage me. The gate opens. From the ruins of the headstone on the altar at the hill's peak, a getaway of churning, vibrant energy has appeared. A force like a hurricane erupts from the gate, bending trees and pulling debris into it. The howling of the gale drowns out all the other sounds. Somehow, you must find a way to close the gate. Objective: only investigator Sentinel Peak may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. Okay. So it's 2 clues. So we have 2 more actions. Two more actions, huh? Shall we just investigate and take the damage? Because I don't think we have that many rounds left for us. I think that's what we do. We just investigate. Hell yeah. Actually, I'm gonna spend, because I have, it's a 4 and I have 5. So I can do 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, let's go all in. Um, 9 on 4. Because it's 4, 5, and 2 resources. 9 on 4. Cultists reveal another token. All the skill. Okay, we didn't commit any skill card. Okay. That's good. That's good. -2. So we get a clue. But we. Oh, I forgot to spend these ones. Sorry. I don't have this anymore. I get this, but I get an attack of opportunity because yes, because I'm engaged with set bishop. And now let's try that again. One resource, and I'm gonna commit, sure, medical texts and sneak attack. So it's a 9 on 4, because they both add 1 icon each, the cards that I committed. 9 on 4, -4, we succeed. Nice. We get another attack opportunity, so 4 and 4, but we spend the requisite amount of clues. We are Sentinel Peak, and we advance. You don't know how to close the Swirling's gate before you, and with each passing moment, the force from within it grows in strength. You fear that whatever entity the sorcerers have summoned from beyond approaches. With no time to spare, you turn to the open tome on the stone altar, desperate for answers. This was stressful. Resolution 1. But we made it. Maybe I stress too much. Maybe I stress a little too much. Scenario end. Resolution 1. Continue. Resolution 1. The poorly bound tome appears to be written records of old Wadley, the man who taught Wilbur the ancient secrets of sorcery. You find a passage describing a place outside of time and space, where worlds converge and Yog-Sothoth dwells. Only by reaching this nexus at the edge of reality can you unmake the tear that has split open the world. Feeling as if you may be going to your doom, you muster a final ounce of courage and step into the gate. We enter the gate, and we earn 2 victory points, because I think it's only Sentinel Peak, because there are some alternate paths and with victory points. I think maybe there are not, because we didn't kill Set Bishop, which was a victory point. No one had a victory point, so only 2. That's fine. Save. Okay. Well, I can do it later. This one. Continue. Proceed anyways. Nice. So, we're gonna have the last scenario soon. This was stressful, but only 1 hour. I thought it was way more than 1 hour. Only 1 hour. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for being with me, guys and girls, gods and pals, and no, what did? It was a concert where Taylor Swift said like, gals and pals and no, a non-binary pals, something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, I just wanted to remind you all, please, to like this video if you liked me struggling and stressing out over nothing. Subscribing to my channel, that is very important. That is gonna make me super happy. The other day I was at the gym. I was very sad, and not very sad, but like I didn't have any energy. I was very demotivated about life and everything, and I saw 1 person subscribe to my channel. I was a whole new person. I went from 22 to 23 subscribers, and I was a whole new person. This is the power you, with your subscribe, my finger, have. So please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, see you soon. See you at the, how's it called? Let's get lost in time and space next. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.